beautiful you. Here's Catherine Bielmeier, and today I want to speak about start living. Start living. Start living. What does that mean? That means that we think we're living. We think we're living. Can you see already? We think we're living a life. And that we think also that we are alive. So can you see that all this thinking and all that doesn't make us really alive? And life is not about faults. Life is not about judgments. True life and true living is about a total different space. And by the way, when I look up like that, I'm listening to what information I get at the same time. So to know your truth, you must understand that you do not know what is best for you. As long as you think you know what is best for you, and society, you are prisoner of the ego. Your choice is yours, ready to choose your heart or not. Your choice is yours, ready to choose your heart. So today we have also the lesson 24. I do not perceive my own best interests, because whatever you're sure your ego tells you, God has for sure a different form, a different place. Just an example. Sorry. Just a little example. So I had today some really big openings to God and to more love of Him. And then I got suddenly so hungry that I was starting to cook a bit. And whatever I took, I got a very intense, not that salt, not that rice, not that, just this and this and this. So, and then my ego jumped and said, no, I want rice, I want a bit of salt, I want that. And after that, I had really bellyache. So, can you see? What your ego tells you what it wants is not truly the best. But God, in every moment, your highest guidance, I call it God, from a childhood perspective. It's my body, not from a religion form. So, because your highest connection, your source, you name it, knows always more than your ego mind. Your ego mind actually doesn't know anything. Nothing. Is nothing there. So I do not perceive my own best interest means that your ego mind doesn't perceive it. And you have a space where you can get all your information and all your guidance in every moment, in every second, whenever you ask for that. And it comes from your heart. It comes really out of love. And it's very different than your ego mind. So let us see what Vaidis tells us. I know situation that arises. Do you realize the outcome that would make you happy? Therefore, you have no guide to appreciate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined as your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests. Yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise, you will not recognize what they are. If you truly realize that you do not perceive your own best interests, you could be told what they are. And in the presence of your conviction that you do know what they are, you cannot learn. The idea of today is a step toward opening your mind so that learning can begin. The exercises for today require much more honesty than you are accustomed to using. A few subjects honestly and carefully considered in each of the 5 practice periods which should be undertaken today will be more helpful than a more cursory examination of a large number. 2 minutes are suggested for each of the mind-searching periods which the exercises involve. The practice periods should begin with repeating today's idea, followed by searching the mind with closed eyes for unresolved situation about which you are currently concerned. The emphasis should be on uncovering the outcome you want. You will quickly realize that you have a number of goals in mind as part of the desired outcome, and also that these goals are on different levels and often conflict. In applying the idea for today, name each situation that occurs to you and then enumerate carefully as many goals as possible that you would like to be met in this or in its resolution. The form of each application should be roughly as follows. In the situation involving, and then you name it, I would like, and then you name it, to happen, and you name it to happen. So I would like that this happens, and this happens, and this happens. And so on. Try to cover as many different kinds of outcomes, as many honestly occur to you, even if some of them do not appear to be directly related to the situation, or even to be inherent in it at all. If these exercises are done properly, you will quickly recognize that you are making a large number of demands on the situation which have nothing to do with it. You will also recognize that many of your goals are contradictory, that you have no unified outcome in mind, and that you must experience disappointment in connection with some of your goals, however the situation turns out. After covering the list of as many hoped for goals as possible, for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, I do not perceive my own best interest in this situation. Wonderful. So get ready, choosing your heart over your ego. Listen, be honest, and start living your natural aliveness, because you can. Get out of your head, come into your heart, do this little exercise, and you will see, even just doing this little video, I'm already in a different space. where I can breathe deeper and where I'm relaxing deeper and I'm even more expanding and feeling the love and the careness of God. You do not need to care because your ego can't care, and your love-based heart can, with your guidance and your connections. So just exercise and see what's the outcome of that. Thank you very much, and bye for now.